Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like soccer. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, we already got a thumbs up. Whoa. Whoa. Were you watching the Instagram just now? Were you on the gram just now that nobody watched? Well, 2 people watched it. That is 2 of you in the room. Got Guy Heyman. Driving the roads of America. Welcome. Who are the other 2 people in the room? Who are the other 2 people in the room? Ooh, we scared one off. That one person who already left is probably the person because he thumbs down on the video. He did his civic duty. Miss Jan, good to see you. Is it pouring where I am? No, I am outside right now. It is not going to rain until Sunday. Sunday will be the washout day. What is it, Friday? Right now, it's actually quite warm out here. Almost don't need the jacket. That's how warm it is out here. It's warm. Should be a lot cooler than this. If it's like this for a lot of the winter, I'm not looking forward to this winter, but that means we're not going to get any snow again here in New York City. Where are you watching from, Miss Jan? Just so I get an idea, because we're nowhere near the rain. We are nowhere near the rain. Yeah, on Sunday. Sunday is going to be a really shitty day. So tomorrow will be the last day at Coney Island. Chattanooga, Tennessee. So you're like 1 time zone over from me. You're about, I want to say about almost 400 miles to the west of me. And yes, you guys are getting, the whole interior of the country is getting rain right now. And that will all eventually move over to the East Coast on Sunday. Even on Halloween's not looking too good, which is Thursday. Hopefully next Sunday will be a good weather, because next Sunday, not this Sunday coming up, but next Sunday, Marathon Sunday is coming up. And I want to do something different other than just hang out on my fire escape blasting music. I do want to follow the marathon on the bicycle to give you guys an idea of what it's like to be here in New York City. So what I've been up to, living life there, Miss Jen, living life. So we have 2 of 4 people commenting with 2 thumbs up. Who are the other 2 people who just tuned in? Oh, we scared away one person. That one person must be the person who gives me the thumbs down. Oh, they're back. They're back. There's 2 shady people who haven't commented. I thought this was all about the interaction doing these live streams, but I guess not nowadays. In the days since Periscope has died, in my heart, a lot of weird, shady people following me on Instagram and Twitter. And good to see you, Oscar Fleetwood. Thank you so much. 3 of 4, Oscar Fleetwood, Miss Jan, and Guy Heyman commenting. We still have that one other person who's creeping in the background. I'm getting so many weird requests in DMs and requests to do stuff, which is a little annoying, because don't direct me, folks. But more importantly, people being dumbfounded, being like, why aren't you on Periscope? What? So, a lot of weird accounts following me lately. I think they're just spies who want to hear what the hell I'm talking about. So what have we been doing lately? Last night, we had an epic, almost 3-hour live stream with Xander Lovecraft playing some Grand Theft Auto. It was a lot of fun. And downloaded per his request, because I have PlayStation Network at the PlayStation Home thing. I downloaded the MLB, Major League Baseball, The Show 19. So you will be seeing me and Xander play some baseball. And then I think later on tonight, I'm I'm going to purchase FIFA, because it said pick up FIFA. So I think I'm going to pick up FIFA. So we're going to have baseball, we're going to have soccer, we're going to have NASCAR racing, and we're going to have Grand Theft Auto on the live stream, playing on the PlayStation 4. It's perfect. It's perfect for the times of snowstorms, if you will. Good to see you, Nigel, there. Welcome. So now 4 of 5 people commented. 4 of 5 are commenting or have commented. I'm keeping vigorous tracks of it because, like I said, I'm getting weird friend requests, and it's just been odd the last week. A lot of shadiness going on. A lot of dumb stuff too going on, saying, I searched your name and your account is back. Why don't you stop? Your exciting night of watching TV, yes. Watching this nonsense, absolutely. 4 of 6. Adam's commenting. Good to see you, Adam. 5 of 6 people have now commented. 5 of 6. Thank you so much, Adam. Thanks for tuning on in. Do you like the gaming streams we've been doing? I know you were in a couple of them. What was a little annoying is I did a whole live stream for almost 2 hours with Xander. You guys were not hearing Xander and didn't say anything. That was kind of weird, so I had to make that broadcast disappear. Getting over the flu now. Ooh. I'm glad you're feeling better there, Guy Eamon. I'm glad you're feeling better. They were fun, right? Well, we're gonna do some Major League Baseball. We're gonna do some FIFA. So there you go, Miss Jan. That's what YouTube is good for. Lots of cat videos and me and Nipple and it's warm out here. I do not need this jacket. It is this warm out here. Oh no, you guys were sick at the same time. Well, at least you guys were sick at the same time and not like bouncing the diseases back and forth off of each other. Yes, we set up a second broadcast, Adam. We did a first broadcast where we thought you guys were hearing him, but you guys weren't, and then you didn't say anything about it, which was just weird. You're home. I'm glad you're home too, guy. It's not fun working and being out and about, especially driving an 18-wheeler. All right. Let's relax for a second here. I think they're getting stuff ready for the marathon. Yeah, no, going back and forth like that. Me and my wife try not to do that all the time. We try not to do that. You know, being sick in a truck. One of my earliest memories, every year I used to drive down to Florida for what do you call it? Summer. You know, that time when it's warm. And there was a time when I didn't have fever, but I was sick. I had like a cold. And I remember those 3 days going into Florida, it was like hell. Because I was stuck in a car. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't go to the bathroom anytime I wanted to. I had to wait for a rest stop. I watched Jimmy Kimmel on TV. The tickets are really hard to get, Miss Jan. You'll be back. You'll be going to the store to get some cookies. Enjoy the cookies there, Adam. So that is 6 of 7 commenting. We still have that one person who has not commented. Yeah, 39 Chinese nationals. I mean, you got to understand, again, you got to always put yourself in other people's shoes. What drove those 39 people to go into a truck and try to get into whatever country they were trying to get into? Desperation. That's what brought them there. And it's very sad what happened. It's very sad what happened. Trying to find a bathroom with a 75-foot long vehicle. Nice. Yeah, try finding a bathroom to 75. Exactly. You gotta wait till the big super S stops or whatever they're called. The ones that have that smell. The ones that have that smell. There are truck stops that there are a lot of people profiteering off misery, but mind you, those people who are profiteering off the misery, that could all be negated if proper laws and immigration standards were followed, and it was, if you will, an easier way to immigrate. Because for a lot of places that people want to migrate and live in and live and migrate to and immigrate to, the hoops that people have to jump through nowadays are horrible. And there's real stuff going on, whether it be ecological migration to war migration, whether it be oppression of a person's mind or the oppression of the sun and the oceans rising. Millions of people are being displaced from their homes that they've lived in for generations. And now I think it's a time to show compassion. But unfortunately, the political climate around the world, showing compassion makes you weak. And like what President Obama said at Elijah Cummings' funeral today, being kind to your fellow man is not a sign of weakness. And I think that's what's happening lately. Too much nationalism going on. Too much nationalism going on. Too much nationalism. I am for one sick and tired of it, because, you know, while it's fine, you want to wave your flag, all right, whatever, but there are people who are suffering out there. It's time to show these people a little bit of fucking compassion, because I'm pretty sure if you immigrated to a country that you're currently living, or your family immigrated to a country that you're currently living in, there was a time back then at the turn of the century, especially after like World War I, where there was a lot of compassion for people, who were uprooted from their homes. That's not happening nowadays. It's all about me, like the people who want me back on Periscope. Me. I don't want to go on YouTube. I don't want to download YouTube. I want you to make your broadcasts. I want to see you go on the edge on Periscope. No, sorry, I am being selfish. And for my own greater good and the audience's greater good, I will stay here on YouTube and Instagram. I believe that the better quality broadcast triumphs the app that I use. I'll go to the app that actually gives a shit about me. Exactly, just what goes around comes around, yeah. Yep, the mighty dollar, the mighty euro does rule and ruin the world, if you will. It doesn't have to, mind you, it does not have to. But climate is changing. People's homes are disappearing. The oceans are rising. You know? I know you guys are happy. The people who get it, the people who actually fucking watch me are happy that I'm here. It's this small minority of about 5 fucking people who, they love Twitter. They live on fucking Twitter. If Twitter were to close down shop tomorrow, these people will fucking die. Let me just get that the fuck out of the way. These Twitter fucking people. They have no other lives other than Twitter, and they don't live outside of this whole Twitter box. And if Twitter were to close tomorrow, they'll be dead. They would commit hara-kiri on themselves. Joke. Fucking joke. And I get all these weird accounts follow me. I guarantee you, at the conclusion of this video, I probably already have, if not 1, 2 thumbs down on this video as of right now. How much you want to bet? That's right. Yeah, Guy Heyman. Yeah. I was watching dog memes today. Oh, I know, Nigel. Nigel, a lot of people have been turned off from that whole ecosystem. A lot of people have been just turned off from it. A lot of creators who understand, yeah, I'm starting from scratch here on YouTube, but the rewards here on YouTube are a lot bigger. Listen, people could dilute themselves saying that 4,600 people watched your live stream. But when you actually have real results here, the numbers are minute. That really means fucking something. Anyway, let's get beer. Let's get beer. That's what I came out here for. Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Coney Island's last day. I'll be there all day. We're going to try to do a marathon live session tomorrow. It should be fun. Let's see if this guy hits me with his car. He's actually slowing down. Yes. Yes. He's being considerate. He's being considerate. Anyway, what was that, Nigel? No, there isn't. No, there is trolling here on YouTube, but I mean, you can nip it in the butt so quickly. You could just, there's no people making hundreds of thousands of accounts. There's no Alex121_121 creating hundreds of thousands of accounts that you could buy for, $50. My non-disclosure agreement will be closing soon, and it's going to be a whole bombshell of stuff I'm going to tell you guys, but not just yet. A few more months in the new year. But like I said, we will be going to the highest observation deck in the Western Hemisphere. I could give you a kind of a date. It's in the month of March. In March, we will be going up to the Edge, which will be the highest outdoor observation deck in the Western Hemisphere. Good to see you, Matt. Doing great. Doing fantastic, Matt. Thank you so much for tuning on in. But in March, we will be going to the Edge. And we have Patrick out there and staying up late out there in Germany. Guten Tag. But in March, hoping to come to New York City for New Year's. Awesome. Unfortunately, it looks like we're not going to have fireworks in Coney Island for New Year's. Unfortunately, they cannot secure the funding for fireworks in Coney Island on New Year's. So it's kind of sad. The Wonder Wheel might work, who knows? But I'm almost confident that we're going to get no fireworks on New Year's, which kind of sucks. You have beer time too? Absolutely. It is. You know what happened last year? It rained and only about a couple of thousand people showed up. The first year was the year where everything worked. Like the Thunderbolt was running, and we rode the Wonder Wheel that night on live stream. The Stranger Things fireworks weren't the big ones that they were expecting because that got fogged out, and there was a company paying for that. The city wasn't paying, or the city or the Coney Island Alliance wasn't paying for that. Riding your bike home from work at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nice. I used to do that. Oh, that brings me back. I used to do that. When I worked on the Upper East Side, East 92nd Street, between 1st and 2nd Avenue, I would leave the edit house at like 3, 4 in the morning. And that's because between 3 and 4 in the morning, especially on a weekday, Lexington Avenue was empty. So I was able to ride straight down Lexington Avenue, all the way down from fucking Upper East Side, all the way down to 23rd Street, where it dead ends in Gramercy Park. And I remember if I caught it at 5 in the morning, all the garbage trucks will come out and it'll become incredibly dangerous to ride. So I would always shoot for 3, 4 in the morning. And I will get home by like 5. And during the summertime, that means I'm riding over the Brooklyn Bridge at like sunrise. So I have so many memories riding over the Brooklyn Bridge with the sunrise right in front of me. Well, it would be winter or spring or... It's good memories. I used to ride the bike 18 miles to go to work. But then again, when you're sitting in front of a computer editing video, an 18-mile bike ride is nothing. Now, people wonder, why do they hate cyclists? There's a reason right there. Don't ride on the sidewalk. I don't care how late it is. Don't ride on the sidewalk. That's why people hate cyclists. Go with the flow of traffic. Go to the far right or left-hand side of the streets. One-way streets, I ride on the far left-hand side because it's the driver's side. And then on two-way streets, I ride on the far right-hand side of the street. That's how I ride. And I've been riding like that since the 90s. But I think Marathon Sunday, if the weather is good, what we're going to do is we're going to let the marathon kind of run past the house, and then we're going to go follow them. We're going to follow the marathon, and we're going to end up near the finish line. If everything works out correct, we will end up near the finish line. We obviously can't go to the finish line because that's a secure area on Marathon Sunday. But we will go close to the finish line, probably a Columbus Circle or something like that. Central Park South. But getting back to the Edge and the observation deck, I got a huge shout out to a fellow tour guide of mine who was going to be a tour guide there at the Edge. And he was kind of in between jobs. I kind of hooked him up with some work this summer. So out of the blue, he's like, hey, until next Monday, I have a special code that I could put in ordering my tickets, and I get 60% off. So I got heavily discounted tickets, but that is only for New York City tour guides. You do need to have a valid tour guide license to redeem the code. I basically had to take a picture and scan it in and send it to them. But I have two tickets. And we will be seeing sunset from the Edge. So let's really hope the weather's good. Sometime in March. It's warm out here. Can you tell it's warm out here? I'm like sweating. It's really warm out here. May any money rest. May any money rest in peace. Yeah, 2 tickets to Paradise. I don't know if it's Paradise or not. We'll find out. Express Bus. It is a brilliant song. I got to hear Eddie Money perform that song in the middle of Times Square. It must have been 100 degrees that day. I think I told the story a few times. There were all these men in the audience, all these sailors, because it was a fleet week. So they had all these sailors. It was mostly men, and I remember they had like the what do you call those girls? Oh my God, the pretty girls who go to all the wars. They go to all the wars and dance for the guys. RSO or something like that, girls. I'm blanking on the name. But anyway, those girls came out, they danced. The men went completely wild and crazy. And then Eddie Money came out. And there's like this weird vibe because it was Eddie Money. It wasn't like some pretty girl anymore. And yeah, he was an ex-police officer. Yes, he was. Yeah. That's kind of one of those funny facts. They're like, wow, for real? Eddie Money was a police officer? Whoa. Let's see, do we have any decorated Halloween homes? That's why I'm walking down this street right now. But there's one house that usually... Oh yeah, we got the ghost. Let me show you the ghost. Good to see you, Griff. Griff, I'll be seeing you tomorrow in Coney. Good to see you, Griff. Hopefully you're enjoying your stay here in New York. I'll be in Coney. I want to get down there by like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, or probably maybe even earlier. And I kind of want to do a bunch of live streaming. Awesome. Bartender Bobcat will be very pleased. Something tells me he's a little upset that I'm not in Coney tonight. Wasn't feeling going on to Coney Island tonight. There was a big puppet show, the Box Cutter Collective tonight. Not feeling it. I'm feeling a quiet night of doing nothing. Well, drinking beer and playing video games. Like I did the last 2 nights. All right. It's time. It's time for some Halloween decor. So here it is. Okay. Look at this guy. Wow. Wow, that thing is terrifying. This is kind of fun. This is kind of fun over here. I like these. But this guy here. Oh, sorry. The cat freaking out. I just freaked out a cat. Yes. Guess there's a vacancy here. You went to Governor's Island today, for reals? Did you see that massive pumpkin patch they had? They had a massive pumpkin patch out there in Governor's Island this weekend. The last weekend, Governor's Island is open. So you saw close, I believe it was 8,000 pumpkins they brought in. So if you can imagine, if you're a child or a parent of a child, you could bring the kids down to Governor's Island and get yourself a free pumpkin. You can just grab it and take it with you. So many. I might make it out to Governor's Island on Monday. Sunday, though, we may actually go to a haunted house on Sunday. Oh, a haunted walkthrough, anyway. Have I ever tried Boone Creek Belgian fruit beer? No, I have not. But, yeah, Governor's Island. It's the last weekend. The last week Governor's Island is open for the season. After that, Marathon Sunday. So we'll be going to a place called the Gravesend Inn. It's put together by my friend John Huntington, who is like an authority on like photographic lighting. Actually wrote a book on it. And every year he puts together this haunted walkthrough, and he invited me to go live stream it. He's like, let's do a little walkthrough and a live stream. So I think since Sunday is going to be such a shitty ass day, Sunday is going to be such a horrible day weather-wise, that I'll probably do that in the evening. I'll probably go up there and do that in the evening. So that's the plan at this point. Tomorrow, though, is all about Coney Island, trying to get some last rides and trying to get a live stream here on YouTube on the Cyclone. I want to see how much they care and or not care about phones on the ride. We are wearing a jacket, so that helps out. We have extra pockets. So that is one good thing. But we'll see how the ride-ups are tomorrow. And we're going to try to have some fun tomorrow, considering tomorrow will be the last day. The folks at Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, they're already like, we're not going to be open on Sunday. They already know the weather's going to be that bad. They even canceled there's a big group bicycle ride up in the Bronx this weekend called the Tour de Bronx. 30,000 people riding in the streets of the Bronx. That's canceled. Could I invent something to hide the phone? What? I could invent something to hide my phone in my pocket and still film and call myself a millionaire? Nah. It's you got to have a lens out. And again, the phone wants to be in widescreen here. So that's part of the problem. It's hot out here. It's fucking hot out here. Well, just in a couple more weeks, it'll be cold. Good to see you, Pat. Welcome. But yeah, tomorrow we'll have some fun. But we had some fun last night doing the Memorial Museum in the morning, then head out to Coney. Yeah, let me know when you're on your way. That'll be awesome. Good to see you, Tracy Taylor. Welcome. Going to where we always go. Going to the beer shop. If you get Grand Theft Auto on a PS4, don't forget to send me a friend request so you can join the party chat and join some of the games that we'll be playing. Me and Xander will be hosting. In a perfect world, we're gonna have me, Xander, and a couple other members of the Sideshow community all join us on some wacky, nonsensical live streams, whether it be on Grand Theft Auto or some other game. That's awesome. That's awesome. Get a PlayStation 4. Get a regular one. Don't need the Pro. You do not need the Pro. It's fun. Me and Xander were hanging out. You guys heard Xander's voice. Now you can hear us talk now. So, did a whole live stream where you guys were hearing me just talk to Xander, but you guys weren't hearing Xander, I thought that was so weird. Nobody commented saying, where's Xander's voice? But, whatever. That's why that broadcast is hidden now. But we still got a good broadcast off last night. It was a lot of fun. Until the audience got quiet because it was like 2 in the morning. Or 1 in the morning. Was it 1 in the morning or 2 in the morning? Audience got really quiet near the end of that. So it's all about participation. Audience participation, all of you guys. Because participation and interactivity make the live stream what it is. Exciting. Let's see here. Good. Battery is working. My phone's down to nothing. My phone's down to nothing, damn it. Let's get beer. Let's get some beer. But tomorrow, Coney Island, Coney Island for the rides anyway, one last time. It could be a very bittersweet day tomorrow. I could feel it already. Because the next thing you know, it's polar bear season. We're out there in blizzards and hopefully a blizzard. We didn't get any blizzard last year, so we need a proper blizzard this year. I'm really hoping for that. Hopefully won't be disappointed, right? By that. I want a good snowstorm to walk around in. Yeah. And then, of course, holiday lights come back here to Bay Ridge. Actual viewers sending me a DM on Instagram the other day saying they found all my holiday light fight videos and they love them. It's the Poltergeist Apartment. Good to see you, Cecilia. Welcome. Let's go get some beer now and call this a live stream. I've been on for a half hour. There we go. I already broke all the YouTube rules. They say no more than 11 minutes, they say. Balderdash, 11 minutes. 11 minutes, I'm just warming up, damn it. How was my day? My day was great. Puppet show was great last week, Nigel. Puppet show was fantastic. 2 great nights of puppetry. And there's a puppetry going on right now at Coney Island, USA, but I wasn't feeling going down there. They didn't want me live streaming it, so I'm like, well, gotta go down there, spend money. Let me not. I want to spend my money tomorrow. I want to spend my money tomorrow. Let's get some beer. It's hot out here. No wonder I have all my windows open. I might just turn on the fan on my air conditioner. There's no breeze out here. This is the calm before the storm, I think. I think this is the calm before the storm. It's freaking hot out here. Okay, let's do this. A little quick walkie. Very sticky, Jim. Good to see you. Very sticky. Hey, man. Not much. Hold on, let me get this guy, yeah. Thank you so much, Nigel. It was awesome. Awesome having you down there. And throw this in there. Here you go, sir. Thank you so much.
You, sir. I will not.
Thank you, man. Have a good night. I love my beer store.
Oh my God.
I love my beer store. Okay. Can't wait for the Christmas houses. Yeah, me too. Me too. So, Jim, what are you doing Sunday night? Do you want to go to John Huntington's walkthrough? I'm thinking of, since it's going to be so shitty on Sunday, that might as well do the haunted house walkthrough. The Gravesend Inn, it's called. It's inside of a high school, I think, or an elementary school. It's crazy. So I might do that Sunday evening. That'll be what, 6 o'clock, something like that. Just my plan. It is so sticky and hot out here. It's like, ugh. No wonder I can't. Well, and then I did nap all day. Hold on. I didn't nap watching the Cleveland show all day today. Literally the whole fucking day. I woke up like I had to go to work, ate pancakes, went to sleep. Woke up, watched Cleveland show between probably 11 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. Good to see you, boss. Yeah, he didn't confirm. Me neither. I'll get there like at 6 o'clock. My favorite steakhouse, Peter Luger's. Peter Luger's. That's in Williamsburg. It's an old school. Look it up. Old school steakhouse. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go up there at like 6 o'clock. Oh, the Hallmark movies are kind of fun. Hoping the end of season party. And then I'll meet you there. Okay, awesome, yeah. Oh, you're still gonna do the end of season Luna Park? Holy crap. You're still gonna go on with that, wow. You went to Delmonico's? Delmonico's is classic. Got to meet the head chef. Nice. Yeah, DM me on Sunday. We'll talk tomorrow, Jim. Tomorrow I'm going to try to film The Sad Lonely Pumpkin. If I film it just right, that will be my entry for the Coney Island Film Festival 2020. Got to get some cyclo rides in the rain. Get Polar Bear Antoinette on there. She needs some rides too. All right. Ending. It's so hot out here. Let me end this little fiasco here. Oh, it's so hot out here. It's so sticky. Oh, okay. Are they slingshotting tomorrow? I'll slingshot. I want a slingshot. I've been an extra in TV shows, not movies. Okay, good. So I'll be there for that, Jim. I want to go slingshotting too. I want to do them all. I might even do Luna 360. I might even do the 360 there. Are we really? You hear that jackhammer in the background? That's probably right beneath my apartment. No, it is beneath my apartment. Why are they jackhammering at... No, fuck Endeavor. I'm not riding Endeavor. No, fuck that shit. That's nightmare fuel. I'll never ride that ride again. I will never ride that ride again. No way. No way. No. Endeavor gave me nightmares. And Endeavor took bloody fucking hell. Endeavor totally gave me nightmares. This guy just turned his van towards me and he has his turn signal on. What the fuck is wrong with people? Wow, we really are jackhammering at this hour. Wow. No, fuck Super Air Race. I don't like those kind of spinny rides. I'll do like the Tickler or something like that, or I gotta try to avoid, was it the yellow and the orange car? Because those cars spin around like fucking... Wow, okay. Well, I know the wife must be pleased right now hearing that jackhammer going on right now. All right, guys. Time for me to drink some beer and go to bed. Join me tomorrow afternoon. I don't know what time. And we will be in Coney Island. And we will spend the day in Coney Island and enjoy some good stuff. So, it's the best part of New York. That's right. Have a great night, Griff. I'll see you tomorrow, Griff. Have a great New York day. Whether you jackhammer here or not, I want you to hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. And stop jackhammering, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Bye, guys.